Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little different. Instead of me playing a game, I kind of wanted to show you how I run my YouTube channel, what software I use, etc, etc, because I know I have a lot of younger viewers out there who probably are interested in what I use and how I make my videos. So that's why I'm going to basically run through everything. I even turn on facecam. Hello, it's me. I'll turn on the light so you can see me a little better. Yep. With Facecam, you always need good lights. Okay, that's way too bright. But yep, you can click on this video. It'll be in the description or it'll be on the top right now, where I basically showcase what my actual setup is. Why am I so goddamn bright? Please stop. Whatever. But I basically showcase what my setup was in that video. And yeah, you could look at all the specs there. But right now, I am currently using OBS to record everything. I even got my laptop screen up. So basically, I use two screens. I have my monitor here, where I play the games, and I have my separate screen, which is my laptop screen, to look at OBS. So over here is on my laptop screen is where I run OBS. Now I have quite a lot of seeds here, but I use the basic OBS. I don't use Streamlabs because I don't really feel like using Streamlabs. But this is the video, it's just a blank screen. My sources here. Now, since I do use application audio capture. Basically, it used to be a only GitHub extension thing, but then OBS added it in an update. Currently, it's in beta. But basically, what this means is that the OBS will only capture the audio from a specific application, which is so dope. Basically, put this as an example. I want to play Geometry Dash, but I don't want to listen to Geometry Dash music. Instead, I will listen to Spotify music. Now, normally, if you just use your desktop audio here, you're going to record your Spotify audio and it'll be part of your video. But if you use application audio capture, you can mute out the music from Spotify, thus allowing you to not actually have fuck, I don't know how to explain it. You don't actually get to record your Spotify music audio, which is good because I want to listen to music, but none of you guys do. So it's very OP. So that's why I have a bunch of sources here. It's mostly for the audio. Some games, especially because I'm playing on a different monitor, do require game capture. So that's why I got Geometry Dash capture here, and I got teardown capture when I record a teardown, and I got Euro Truck Simulator and Minecraft and all that stuff, because those games require me to use game capture and I can't just use display capture. So yeah, and here's all my audio sources. This is my microphone audio, and yeah, I have a lot of audio sources, as Afro mentioned earlier about the application capture. Now for the live stream, I have a pretty different setup. Instead of going heavy on the actual video aspect, I have pretty much this setup going on. I have a sub counter at the top right here. I got the live chat here, which I can just run through YouTube and through a browser source here. This sub counter is provided by LiveCounts.io. They're completely accurate and they're live. And all you have to do is put it in as a browser source. Oh yeah, I have this on the wrong. I have to put on my laptop screen. There, that's my laptop screen. I got the stream ending in this, and this is the timer. I run a script. I downloaded a script and I put it into OBS, and this is how I control the clock up there. So I could just run it to, let's say, 9 seconds, and boom, it will go to 9 seconds. Yeah, YouTube chat. I don't actually have to do anything for YouTube chat. I can just paste it as a browser source from YouTube directly, and I just crop it to be like that. And basically, that's actually it. This is mainly catered to Geometry Dash. I don't really use this for anything else. I got LunaCloud up there just in case I play Minecraft, but it's catered to Geometry Dash mostly. That's also why I have stream ending, all that shenanigans. Over here is my stream starting soon. Basically the same concept, except I do use the same script here that I downloaded, and I basically have a separate stream starting soon timer. Over here is when I played Euro Truck Sim. I don't use it. I only used it for that one video of me playing Euro Truck Sim. I got all the sources there. And this one is just the made up thing I made when the stream ends. Spam, whatever. So that's basically OBS done. Back to here. Alright. What else? Next, I want to show you how I actually make my... Okay, so most of the time I don't edit my videos, they're just straight OBS clips, because I'm lazy as fuck. So I don't really edit my videos. But when I do edit them, I open up Adobe Premiere. So I have to get that on my other monitor here, Adobe Premiere. Now, recently I've kind of stopped using Adobe Premiere because it's been really glitchy for me because I use an NVIDIA graphic card and I don't really know how to fix it, so that's why I just haven't bothered. But basically, this is a Fortnite video I was planning on editing, but then I just got so fed up with this little bug. Basically, I try to start the playback. Audio and the video itself is stuttering for like maybe a second or even half a second. That is it's not minor, but it's also not that major because you just have to use that. Annoying. It's like a pain in the ass whenever you try to record. Like, look, it just stutters every time you play back. I don't know how to fix it. If you guys know how to, definitely link me an article in the description because I literally can't search up about this problem. I searched up about stuttering playback, but all I get results to is, oh, your hardware isn't good enough or you need to update Adobe Premiere. I'm running the most recent Adobe Premiere one, the most stable one. I'm not using any beta versions and my hardware is definitely capable of running Adobe Premiere. If my shitty old laptop can run Adobe Premiere, I'm sure this can. Cutting. See, bad. Here, stutters, which is bad. But usually when I do use Adobe, we go here. This is one of my videos I'm kind of to make. I kind of gave up on making it, but this is the unboxing video. I guess I could show you a little. Greatest editor, JK. Let's go! Intro! Hey, that's my old laptop, and hey, that's my phone. So, basically, to sicken shot, all you do is go to here, go to vector motion, and basically all you have to, actually, no, it's not vector motion, it's actually this thing. Whatever is fine, but you basically use scale, you scale it up and use keyframes to adjust how fast it is. Exponential fade to get rid of the music and transition it into a much quieter music. I use film dissolve to dissolve that. It's right now. I just cut. I just usually cut compared to the video. I did try to put funny square. Oh no! Oh my. Yeah. Wow, that's what I'm using right now. Yay! I'm to record this video. Hey, that's my old setup. Now compare it to my new setup. It's great. I love this. It's just Adobe Premiere is so annoying. I'll tell you the apps. It took like 5 minutes to find a screen. All I do is set speed, duration. Gaussian blur. All you have to do is search up Gaussian blur. Oh, there it is, and you just put mask path. And wow, you can hide your ass from everyone. That's enough of this. I barely use Adobe Premiere Pro anymore. So that's enough of that. So yeah, let's get into Photoshop. Okay, I don't have any Photoshop files on this computer because I don't use Photoshop that much. Okay, I think I have stuff in the cloud, so I might be able to load up some Photoshop files I have, but I don't really use Photoshop that much to make thumbnails because it takes way too long and I'm not that keen on making thumbnails. But I guess I could show you like the graphical aspect of a thumbnail, I guess. So basically, I don't know if I have anything. I'm supposed to, I don't know. What is happening? Do I not have anything on this computer? Damn it. Fuck. I don't have anything. I don't know why it's not on fucking... I have it on cloud. I think I deleted it. Okay, whatever. So basically in Photoshop, you open... Let's open a thumbnail I recently did. We'll get this one. This one's basically just this, GD. First thing I do is basically blur out the things that are not important. But aka pretty much everything. I blur out this dude. Let's change the size and the hardness of it. You blur out the things that are not important. It's not actually that blurry. Okay, that's way too much. You can see that was way too much. But you usually want to blur out the aspects that don't matter to you the most, so that's why you can just blur it out. Like, it doesn't actually look too bad and it doesn't look too blurry. It just gives your thing more depth. This thing gets outlined further than everything else, it just gives more depth. Next thing you want to do is get your pen tool, and you basically want to highlight the important thing. Now, since that is already highlighted, I'll just highlight the glow instead. So get the zoom thing, zoom out nice and close. I already made the thumbnail for this, so don't actually, I'm just showing this as an example of what I do for more complicated thumbnails. You do that, and you just basically outline the whole thing. You go here, actually wait. First thing you want to do, go to your brush stroke, choose a color you like, and choose a width or size you like. Go back to the pen tool, right click on the path, stroke path, boom, now you have an outline. That is horrendously not anti-aliased. What the fuck is that? That looks terrible. And then after that, yeah, that's pretty much all I do in Adobe. I just outline things, really. After that, what I do is I chuck it into Canva. Why do I use Canva? It's because it's easy and very quick. I used to use Adobe stock, Adobe Spark, not stock, Adobe Spark. This used to be quick, but then I had to sign in every time to my Adobe account using my school account, and that got annoying. So that's why I just bought Canva Premium for like 20 bucks a month, so yay. Canva, I know a lot of people don't like Canva. I personally use it because it's just ridiculous quick and how fast you can make a thumbnail. This is the same image that you saw in Photoshop. All I did was I just go to Elements, I search on black, and boom, here's a black gradient that I could use, and I could just shove this at the bottom of my video, lower the transparency. Wow, that looks so much better. That looks so much better, except I don't need it. I already have the green down here. And I got the black, I got the there. Basically, okay, let's talk about graphic. Basically, what you want to kind of do in graphic design is kind of map out what the viewer's eyes are going to be looking at first. Now, with this thumbnail, I want, since the character, the bowl, is off-centered to the left, I wanted the viewers to look at like that way and clockwise, because this thing is the most exaggerated by far out of the entire thumbnail, because it's the brightest, it's the bluest, it's just massive. So that's why I want the viewer's eye to do like that kind of form. So that's why I made that the brightest. I put some glow effects on it to make it even brighter. Then I put the actual text I put in here. Now the text doesn't actually have to matter. I could just put whatever the fuck I want. I could just put woo. But I usually just put a one-word text that kind of matches the kind of video I'm making. Stress, missing, question marks, Fortnite, behind the scenes, go back. I try to I try to put a word that kind of matches it, but it doesn't really have to matter. I put it on a red box with some red glow in it, because I kind of found out that because I got inspired to do this using Tom Scott, because Tom Scott does this. Basically, shut the hell up. But basically, Tom Scott puts red borders, red boxes around all the text. He does it even better, honestly. Like, he makes it so detailed to the fact where the text overlaps the box and the actual thing in the thumbnail. Just look at the S. It's overlapping Tom Scott himself. I don't do that because I have no skill in that. So that's why I don't really bother. I just put a red box, put some glow around it, put some gradients, and boom, that looks good enough. Then I want to actually see the bowl here. It's quite small, and I made it darker using some more gradient because it's not the most important thing, really. I put some glow here just to give it some effect. You can see that dude up there. And just put some more glow effects at the top to finish it off. Okay, so that's graphic design, pretty much 101 down. You just want to see the follow the eye. You want to make your thing look really attractive, really stand out from the rest of the crowd, which is good. Because feature levels are always different in aspect. Feature levels always contain something different. So I can just make my thumbnail a screenshot from a feature level and it'll always be different because every feature level I play is different. Which is good. That's why it exaggerates. That's why none of my thumbnails are the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And basically, after I do that, I shoot into PhotoMosh. PhotoMosh is good because it basically is, and again, a really quick and optimized thing that would allow filter. Sorry, basically, you know how you put Instagram filters to make you look more attractive? Well, that's just what it is. The reason why I use Canva and PhotoMosh is because they're quick, easy, I can get it done within 2 minutes, really. So first thing I do, I always add vignette. Vignette makes the corners darker and basically forces your eye to the middle. So all the irrelevant detail that's on the corners, it's gone because your eye focuses on the middle now due to it being darker on the corners. Next thing I do is put Instacolor. I don't know why, but it just makes any thumbnail look good. For this specific thumbnail, I put it on style 3, cranked it up a little bit. It got a little bit glitchy around there, so that's why I didn't crank it up max. But you can just see the instant difference. You can see the brown here is exaggerated further to have some yellow shade so that it's exaggerated more. This orange too, for example. Brightness and contrast is only used when I really need it. If a thumbnail is way too dark, I up the brightness. And I up the contrast if the thumbnail has repeating colors. Which this thumbnail doesn't. It has literally opposing colors. Contrasting colors, I meant. Orange and blue. Green and I don't know what opposes green. Purple, I think? Barren. Oh, it's red. After that, I put a tiny bit of barrel blur. I put on the lowest setting to, again, focus the inside. Because barrel blur basically blurs the middle and exaggerates it further. So I just put it on the slowest so it doesn't distort it too much. RGB shift is only used whenever a thumbnail doesn't have to look pretty. I use RGB shift to make a thumbnail look glitchy because you can see it distorts it so much that it kind of loses the outline of everything. Like, it looks cool, but it's much harder to see anything now because everything is jagged and blurry. So that's why I always put it in the lowest setting, and I rarely use it. I only use it for times, but I really need it to make a thumbnail stand out. For this one, it didn't need to stand out, so I didn't need it. But, however, this thumbnail looks pretty vibrant. It's very bright, and I wanted to have some even more brightness and colors. That's why I turned on gay mode. Now with the gay mode, I obviously don't want my entire thumbnail to just be a rainbow. So that's why I always turn it to the lowest setting. And even though it's just a rainbow, you can just see the instant difference. You can just see the difference. It's now more vibrant and more colorful to look at. That's pretty much the only ones I use, really. I used to use scan lines, but then they'll just make a thumbnail look so glitchy. It just looks a little bit weird. It makes it so much brighter, so that's the thing you can kind of take, I guess. Dot matrix, yo, that's kind of sick, not gonna lie. That's actually cool. I wish I used it, but unfortunately, it just distorts it so much. Looks like, you know, the flip-top displays kind of looks like that. Posterize is cool if you want to make your thumbnail look so bad, like comically bad, because you can just see it distorts the hell out of the colors, and it makes everything very two-dimensional. You can just see the colors are all fucked up. Solar just, I don't even know what the hell that is. Edges, I mean, that highlights the edge, but it looks ass, to say the least. Shake, yo, wobble, 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 melt, jitter, just in case you wanted it. Slices, yay, polar pixelate, just in case your thumbnail wanted to look really pixelated. I just pixelate it, because why not? And look at where we are right now. That's a great ass thumbnail. By the way, Canva was used mostly for school, so that's why I have school stuff like Leo Australia broadsheet on there. Down syndrome. This thing. But yeah. And one of my friends showed me that, so that's why I know about it. And after that, I just upload it to YouTube. And yes, I'm going to talk about the YouTube aspect. So basically, whenever I upload a video, I will always have a default kind of thing. I'll just upload some random video I have. We'll upload this one. I don't even know what it is. It's just a random one. So upload default I usually use. I just reuse details from other videos. If it's a GD feature levels video, all I have to do is I just have to change the adjective. We'll just say I played shit feature levels. I will never swear in my titles because it would instantly get 80% less viewers if you swear in titles. Today in this video, I played more feature levels, and then I changed the rest. And then I changed the rest to match what I was feeling. This time, it was awesome. I love playing featured levels to the point where I make 50,000 videos on it. I'm basically Jay Schlatt. Only doing this for the money and views. Fuck you. There. Hashtags don't matter at all, so don't bother. It doesn't actually help with anything. You put the thumbnail that I spent 20 minutes talking about. Yeah, the playlist, that doesn't really help with monetization. It just doesn't make it. Okay, this is important. If you're a YouTube channel, never set your thing to, yes, it's made for kids, because you'd fuck up your video. It'd get 90% less viewers. Always put it to no. Well, if you put it to yes, it'll go on kids' YouTube. Basically, your comment section's disabled. Pretty much half the features on the video are disabled, so don't bother. No, I'm not rich enough to have sponsorships. This is annoying as hell, actually. I never knew it was a feature to actually override it, because it is annoying as hell to have it. This doesn't matter at all. This also doesn't matter at all. Tags, they sometimes work, they mostly don't. That's why I don't actually have any Geometry Dash tags in here, because it doesn't work. Recording date, you always put it as either the day you recorded on, or either a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, because these 3 weekend dates obviously gain the most views. But if you're nowhere near them, obviously someone's not going to watch a video that you recorded 10 days ago, so always just put it on the day if it's not close enough to the Sunday. So there, we put it on the 15th. Put your video location. This doesn't matter. It doesn't get you any more views. Doesn't really matter about the shorts, because it's not like anyone's going to make shorts. And yeah, that's my settings. For the end screen, I always just use the same one from every video. It's just oh, this is an entry point video I tried to make. I'm never uploading it, by the way, because it was a shit video to begin with. But I'm sure you can have it. Let's see. Oh, someone saw it. That's why I did it. That's why I ended the video and gave up. Let's go. So basically, I have 3 videos in the corners. They're just random videos. They don't really mean anything. And this one's just as a subscribe one. Cards don't matter. They're ridiculously annoying to do because you have to type in shit here. Whoops. You have to type in shit. Channel. You have to search up a channel. That's annoying because you can't reuse settings. So that's why I don't bother. When you make it public. So that's how you make a MyFrienDohs video. I got one running right there. So that's how you make a MyFrienDohs video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like and give it a subscribe if you don't care about this channel, because I clearly don't care. And I will see you guys next time. Shit, oh my god, I almost broke my monitor.